Hello students, so today we are going to start the last two exercise of this chapter, playing with numbers. Okay, so let us move on. In this exercise we are going to learn about the relationship between HCF and LCM of the given numbers. Right, first we'll solve the LCM with division method, and then we are going to learn relationship between HCF and LCM of the given numbers. So let us see how we are going to do that. Right, see, relationship between LCM and LCM, if the numbers are A and B, any numbers are A and B, what will happen? Product of the numbers, that is product of A and B, will be equal to the product of HCM and LCM. Right, means we can write it as, see here, product of two numbers equals to HCF into LCM. This is the relationship between the HCF and LCM. Whichever two numbers or numbers we are finding the HCF and LCM, product of the numbers will be equal to the product of the LCM. Okay, so let us solve the question. Exercise questions. Exercise 3.7. Determine the LCM of the following numbers. Let us see how we are going to solve. The number is 6, 8 and 45. How are we going to do this? See, we'll divide all these numbers by 2. 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8. 45 is not divided, so we'll write 45 as it is. Now 3 is again not divided with the table of 2, but in this we can say that 4 can be divided, right? So we'll copy 3 as it is, we'll copy 45 as it is, and this 4 we are going to divide it with 2. So 2 2s are 4, right? Similarly 3, again here 3 will not be divided, but this 2 can still be divided by 2. So we will divide this. 2 1s are 2, 3 copied as it is, 45 copied as it is, right? Now these numbers can be now divided with 3. So 3 1s are 3, 1 will copied as 1, and now 45, 3 1s are 3, 1 carried, 5s are 15, right? So now again 15, 3 5s are 15. Now this 5 is divided by only 5, so we'll write 5 1s are 5. Now to find the LCM, we'll do the product of all these numbers. We'll multiply all these numbers, right? 2 into 2 into 2, 3 into 3 into 5. 2 into 2 is 4, 4 into 2 is 8, 3 into 3 is 9, and 5. 45 into 8, which is 360. So the LCM of the first question is 360. Understood? Now moving on to the next question. In this also you need to find the LCM. How can we do this? See, the number is 15, 20 and 30. Again we'll repeat the same. We'll divide all the three numbers starting with 2, 3 and then increasing, right? So first 2. 15 is not divided by 2, right? 20 and 30 will be divided. So 2 10s are 20, 2 15s are 30, 2 1s are 2 and 1 carried, so 2 5s are 10. Now again this 10 can be divided by 2, so 2 5s are 10, 15 copied as it is, here 15 copied as it is, right? Now 15, 5 and 15, this can be divided by 3, 3 5s are 15, 5 copied, since 5 is not divisible by 3, 3 5s are 15, right? Now 5, 1, 1 and 1, 5, since all the 3 5s will be divisible by 5. Now to find the LCM, what are we going to do? We'll multiply all these, that is 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. 2 into 2 is 4, 4 into 3 is 12, 12 5s are 60. So the answer is LCM is 60 of first question, third part, right? Moving on to the next question again. Now moving on to the next question again. The question is, again you need to find the LCM of 105, 315 and 693, right? So how we can do this? again we'll start dividing the numbers. See, first the units digit of every number in this question is odd, right? Now since it is odd, it will not be divisible by 2, right? It will not be divisible by 2, so we will directly start dividing it by 3. Okay, so 3 3s are 9, 1 carried, 3 5s are 15. Again 3 1s are 3. Since 1 does not comes in the table, 1 is smaller than 3, so we'll write a 0 here and 1 will be carry forwarded to 5. So the number now is 15. 3 5s are 15. Here 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9, 3 1s are 3, right? Now again we'll see 5 and 3 is 8. This number is not divisible. We'll do the digit sum and we can check whether the numbers are divisible by 3 or not, right? So 35 is not divisible, 231 is not divisible, but this 105 is divisible. 5 and 1 6. So what are we going to do? 3 35, 3 3s are 35 will copy as it is because 35 is not divisible by 3. Now 3 3s are 9, 1 carried, 3 5s are 15, and here 3 7s are 21, 3 7s are 21, right? Now again the numbers are not further divisible by 3, so we'll check for 4 5. So we can see that this number will be divisible by 5 since they have 5 in its units place, right? So 5 7s are 35, 5 7s are 35, right? And here 77, since it is not divisible by 5, we'll write 77 as it is. Now here 7 1s are 7, 7 1s are 7, and 7 11 are 77. Now the only number left is 11. 11 will come in its table only, so 11 1s are 11. Understood? So now to find the LCM, what we'll do? LCM will be product of all these numbers, that is product of 3 into 3 into 5 and into 7 into 11, right? After multiplying this we can get the LCM, we'll get the product. Okay, so let us see the next question. This is also similar. You just need to find the LCM. You will start dividing the numbers as we were doing till now, right? We were dividing the numbers. First it is divisible by 2. Until it is divisible by 2 we are going to continue with 2. Then we will go on to 3, and like this, right? Like all the other questions till now, we'll divide, and then to find the LCM, what we'll do? To find the LCM, we'll find the product of all the numbers given here, right? See here, this I have multiplied the numbers here and I've got the product, got the LCM. So now 12th question. This also you just need to find the LCM. Moving on to the question number 2. Let us read what is question number 2. Question number 2 is find the least number divisible by each of the numbers. Here some numbers are given. You need to find the least number or the smallest number which will be divisible, right? So how can we do this? Let us see how we are going to do this. See, the number exactly divisible by 15, 20, 24, 32 and 36 will be their LCM, right? Which means whenever we need to find whether the number is completely divisible, and so what we'll do there, we will find the LCM, right? Like for the HCF previous exercise questions, what we were doing, whenever we need to find the greatest number or the largest number, what were we doing? We were taking out the LCM, right? Now in this, for the number to be exactly divisible, what are we going to do? We will find the LCM of the given numbers, right? So the numbers are 15, 20, 24, 32 and 36. We'll directly find the LCM by dividing 2, 15. 15 is not divisible by 2. So we'll write 15 as it is. Then 20 is divisible. So 2 ones are 2, 0 copied. Then 2 12s are 24. 2 ones are 2 and 1 carried. So 2 6 are 12. Right? And here 2 ones are 2. 1 carried. So 2 8s are 16. Similarly again this 10, 12, 16 and 18 can be divisible by 2. So we'll further continue dividing it by 2. 2 5s are 10, 6 are 12, 8s are 16 and 9s are 18. Right? Now again 6, 8 and 9 are divisible by 2. So we will divide them. Now when we come to this step, 9 is not divisible, only 6 and 8 will be divisible, 9 will be copied as it is. Now when we come to this step, now we'll see that none of the numbers are further divisible by 2, right? So we will move on to 3. Can any number here be divisible by 3? So we will see yes, because 9, 15 and 3 are divisible by 3, right? So here we will divide it by 3. 3 5s are 15. 5 copied, 3 1s are 3, 1 copied, 3 3s are 9. So like this, until and unless we get all the numbers are divisible, we get 1 at last, we are going to continue dividing the numbers, right? We are going to continue dividing the numbers, and first we'll try it with 2, 3, like this we are going to divide it by the numbers whenever it is possible, right? We will divide it by prime numbers only, right? Because when it is divided here, even numbers are broken into smaller prime numbers, right? So now to find the least number, last step what we are going to do, we are going to multiply all these numbers here. So 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 5. So now we'll multiply all these and we'll get the LCM as 1440, right? So now the least number that will be divisible by all these given numbers will be 1440. So here's our answer. Okay, hope it's clear. Now moving on to the next question. Third question, what is the smallest number which is exactly divisible by 585 and 624? Now to find the smallest number, again what we are going to do, we are going to find the LCM of 585, LCM of the two given numbers 585 and 624. Okay, so how can we do that? See here, to find the smallest, you'll write this statement before starting the question. To find the smallest number exactly divisible by 585 and 624, we need to find the LCM. What we'll find? We'll find the LCM. Now we'll write 585 and 624, right? Now 585 will copy it as it is, 624. Out of these two numbers, is any number divisible by 2? Yes. Which number? 624. Why? Because it has even digit in its units place, and here it is odd digits in its units place, so it will not be divisible. Okay, so 585 will be copied as it is, 684 will be divided, 2 3s are 6, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. Again 585 will be copied as it is, here will be 2, again it will be divisible by 2 since 2 is even, so 2 1s are 2, 1 carried, 2 5s are 10, again 1 carried, 2 6 are 12, right? Now 2 7s are 14, 1 carried, 2 8s are 16. Now again it will be divisible by 2, 2 3s are 6, 1 carried, 2 9s are 18. Now the number is 585 and 39. Now it is not divisible by 2 further. right? Since now it is not divisible by 2 further, what will happen? We will divide it by the next number divisible, that is we will divide it by 3. Now 3, since we'll check for the digit sum, right? If the digit sum is divisible, we had studied the divisibility test. If the digit sum is divisible, the number will be divisible. So like this we are going to check for 3 and then we are going to divide it further, right? Then for 5 and then for 13. So we will see that the LCM here is multiplication or product of all the numbers, right? Steps are same for all the questions, just the number is different of which you need to find the LCM. Now we'll multiply the product of the numbers given will be the smallest number that will be divisible by the two given numbers. Okay, so now let us move on to the fourth question. What is it? Fourth question is find the lowest natural number which when divided by 15, 20, 25 and 45 leaves the remainder 8 in each case. What will happen here? See, we need to find the smallest number that is divisible by the given numbers and 8 will be the remainder in each case, right? So first we need to find the smallest number. So what we'll do, we'll find the LCM of all the numbers 15, 20, 25 and 45, right? So finding LCM is easy, the numbers are small, you just need to divide and you can find the LCM, right? See, here it is. After dividing, right? After finding the LCM, we'll find the product of all these numbers. We'll find the product of all these. Okay. So after finding the product, what will be my LCM? LCM will be multiplication of all the numbers. Now after multiplying, we are getting the number as what we are getting? 900, right? So this 900 is now the number that is divisible, but we need to find that the number which leaves the remainder 8, right? हमको ऐसा नंबर चाहिए जो डिवाइड इस नंबर्स के पास डिवाइड करने के बाद वो रिमाइंडर 8 दे. हमने अभी जो नंबर निकाला है वो एग्जैक्टली डिविजिबल नंबर निकाला है. Since we need the remainder 8, so what we'll do, we'll add 8 to the given number, right? The number we require, the required number is 900 plus the remainder, that is 900 plus 8, that is 908. So this is the answer for the question, that is the lowest number which will leave the remainder 8. Okay, if it was asked to find only the least number, it would be 900, but since the least number which will have the remainder it is asked, so the remainder it will be 8. So we will add 8 to the number 900, so the answer will be 908. Okay, now moving on to the sixth question. Let us see what is the sixth question saying. Find the least number of 6 digits which is exactly divisible. Fifth question is also the same. You just need to find the LCM. As we are doing the sixth question, the fifth question is also the same. You can try. Find the least number of sixth question is find the least number of 6 digits which is exactly divisible by 15, 20 and 25. Okay. So the number, let us see how we are going to solve this, right? Sixth question. Least number of 6 digits we know is 1 and 5 zeros. Yes, which means least number of 5 digits, 6 digit, what we can say, it is 1 lakh. so we will write it as 1 lakh. Okay, so now we need to find the number which will be exactly divisible, so that number will be the LCM, right? So we will first find out the LCM of the given numbers 15, 20 and 25. So now we will see that LCM is 15, 20, 25, right? LCM of 15, 20, 25 is 300. Now since it is as the least number of 6 digits, what we will do, we will divide 1 lakh with 300, right? Since this 1 lakh, we will divide it with 300. Why we are dividing? Because we need to know the least number which is exactly divisible, right? So to find that, we are dividing it. The answer is 333, but the remainder here is 100, right? The remainder here we can see is 100. That means when this number minus 100 will be divided by, right, if we are subtracting 100 from this number, it is exactly divisible. रिमाइंडर बच रहा है, मीन्स अगर हम उस नंबर से 100 माइनस कर देंगे तो वो नंबर कम्प्लीटली डिविजिबल हो जाएगा, तो हम माइनस कर दे रहे हैं. एंड 300 वी विल ऐड, द LCM वी विल बी एडिंग, right, since we need to find the least number of 6 digits. So here 300 we are going to add. So the least 6 digit number will be this. We'll subtract 100 first and then we will add 200. Okay. Here this is 99,900. 99,900, right? By mistake it was written 8. So this 99,900 and we'll add 300. We have to subtract 100 and we'll add 300. So the answer will be 1,200,000. Okay, the least number of 6 digit will be 1,200,000. Moving on to the next question. 4 bells ring on the intervals of, first let us see what is the question. 8th question, last question of this exercise. 4 bells ring on the intervals of, few seconds are given, 5, 9, 12, 15 and 18, right? They begin ringing together. After how long they all will ring together again? Once they have been started ringing together, right, and their intervals are different, we need to find at what time they are going to ring all together again, the second time, right? So what we'll do, we'll find the LCM, since we need to find the common time for them, right, the common time when they will be ringing again. So to find the common time, what we are going to do, we'll be finding the LCM. Now 9, 12, 15 and 18, this is the time interval. We'll find the LCM of the time interval given, right? So the LCM is 180, and since the time is in seconds, so the LCM also is 180 seconds. Now we know that 60 seconds is 1 minute, so 180 seconds will be 180 by 60, which is 3 minutes. So the bells, all the bells will ring together after 3 minutes. Okay, just we need to find the LCM, and then after that we'll convert the seconds into minutes. So that will be our answer. Moving on to the next exercise. In this we are going to use the relationship of HCF and LCM, which I had told in the earlier slide of this part. Okay, for each of the following pairs, verify the relationship between HCF and LCM. We had seen what was the relationship, that product of the two numbers will be equal to the product of HCF into LCM, right? This is the relationship what we had seen, that the product of two numbers will be the product of the LCM and HCF and LCM. Okay, so let us see how we are going to solve. The first number is 64 and 84. So we will prime factorize both of them, right? 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2, 1 carry, 2 6 are 12. Like this we are going to prime factorize. As till now in earlier exercise we are doing, the step till here is same. Then we are going to write all the products. We will find the HCF. HCF will be the highest number common, right? That is 2 into 2, 4. Then we'll find the LCM, right? After the LCM, what we are going to do, then we'll multiply both the numbers. We'll find the product of the two numbers given on the question, right? Now after finding the product means we'll multiply 64 and 84. Now after finding the product of the two numbers, we are going to find the product of HCM and LCM. Now LCM and HCF, the product of HCF and LCM and the product of number is same, right? Product of number equals to HCF into LCM, hence verified. Since we need to verify, we will write here hence verified. The product is same, hence the relationship is verified. Relationship what we had studied about HCF and LCM is verified in this question. In the next question, again this only, first question second part we have solved. Same thing we have to do. 27 and 81 we'll find the prime factorization, right? After finding the prime factorization, we will find the HCF, then we'll find the LCM, right? And then we are going to verify whether the products of HCF and LCM is same or not. HCF into LCM we'll find and product of numbers we'll find. Then we'll verify whether the both are same or not. Okay. Now again, this is the last question of this part we are solving. Then we'll move on to the next question. Here also we'll factorize the number. We'll find the HCF. We'll find the LCM. Then we'll multiply both the numbers, find the product. Find the product of HCM and LCM. It will be same, so hence verified. Okay. Now let us see second question. Find the HCF and LCM of the following numbers. Now the second question is also simpler, since till now what we were doing it is same, right? You need to find the HCF and LCM of the given number. 60 and 75 you can easily find, right? We'll prime factorize the numbers. Both the numbers will prime factorize. HCF will be the, see here factors I have written, 2 into 2 into 3 into 5 and 3 into 5 into 5. So after we have written the factors, what is common here? 3 5 3 5, right? So HCF will be 3 into 5 product, that is 15. LCM will be 2 into 2. We'll remove the common, we'll take the common numbers only once and we'll multiply all the other numbers. 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. This 3 and 5 we have taken here, so into 5, right? LCM is 300. This is what we need to find. This is what was asked. Again next question, same thing we have to do, right? 861 1353, right? LCM we will find. HCF and LCM we can find. Moving on to the next question now. What is the question? the HCF and LCM of the numbers are 8 and 576. HCF and LCM is given and one number is given. Out of the two, one number is also given, right? What we need to do is we need to find the other number. Now we know the relationship that product of number equals to HCF into LCM, and what we else know, HCF is given to us, LCM is given to us, and also one number is given, right? Out of the two numbers, one number is given, so we can find the other number. How? Product of numbers equals to HCF into LCM. 64 into the second number equals to 8 into 56, right? So the second number is 8 into 56 and this will be divided here, right? The second number is 8 into 56, 576 upon 64, right? So we can divide it. 8 ones are 8, 8 eights are 64. This is 576. We'll divide it with 8 here. 8 ones are 8, 8 sevens are 56, 1 carried, 8 twos are 16. So what is the other number we are getting? We are getting it as 72. It was only asked, the other number was only asked, right? What we got the other number as 72. Okay, so now moving on to the next question. Product of two number is 864. LCM, find the HCF. Now again, through all these questions are to be solved using that relation, product of two numbers equals to HCF into LCM, right? Now product of two numbers is given, LCM is given, we can find the HCF. How will it be? By dividing product and LCM, right? So here we have divided with 12, 12 6 are 12 sevens are 84, 2 carried, 12 twos are 24. Then 6 ones are 6, 6 12s are 72. So the product of number was given, LCM was given, we have found the HCF. Okay, now the seventh question. Fifth and sixth are again the same. Okay, now 7, the HCF of two numbers is 145, LCM is 2175. One number is 435, find the other. Similar question just now we had done. HCF is given, LCM is given, one number is given, right? We'll take the other number as X. Since it is given, right, here LCM and HCF is given, one number is given, we know that product of numbers equals to HCF into LCM, right? So product of number means first number into second number. Since one number is given, one number is mentioned, so we'll write one number into second number means 435 into second number will be product of HCF into LCM. So we can find the second number by by multiplying HCF into LCM and dividing it with the first number which is given, right? After cancellation we'll write final, get the answer. Ninth question. Eighth is also, right? The solutions of the leftover questions I'll be sending it through the PDF. So moving on to the ninth question. Eighth is find the HCF and LCM of the given number. Two numbers are given, right? Like in other questions we were finding the HCF and LCM, like till now in the previous questions we had we can find the HCF and LCM by prime factorization or by division method, right? Ninth question is LCM of two co-prime numbers is 4875. one number is given, find the other. Now what are co-prime numbers? I have told this in the earlier video, right? Co-prime numbers are the numbers which have their common factor, which have their highest common factor as 1. Understood? What are co-prime numbers? Co-prime numbers are the numbers which have highest common factor as 1. Okay? Means none of the factors are common. So LCM is given and the number is co-prime, so we can say that HCF is 1. Again, one number we know, so we can find the other number. Right? Steps are same. Product of two numbers equals to HCF into LCM. You will mention the relation where what you are using. Then 75 into x, we have taken the other numbers as x, equals to 1 into 4875. So the other number will be 4875 divided by 75. Okay. So like this we can find the second number. Now moving on to the last question of this chapter and the exercise. The HCF of 276 and 1242 is 138. 276 and 1242 is the number and their HCF is given is 138. You need to find the LCM, right? Product of two numbers will multiply two numbers equals to HCF is given 138. You need to find the LCM, right? So we'll cross when we will take this and divide it here, we can get the value of x, right? 276 into 1242 upon 139. So after cancelling we can get the value of x, that is we can get the value of LCM, right? So in this all the questions the method was same. You need to find the LCM or HCF by prime factorization method, by division method, right? So this finishes our chapter. In the next video we are going to start the next chapter. Till then you will complete all the chapters in your copy till chapter 3, right? This last exercise your copy should be completed.